Okay, good afternoon,
Good
everybody.
afternoon, teacher friend.
Welcome to the classroom, and this is the
Good
seventh
morning.
day of
Good
September, and
afternoon. Good
this
morning.
is class P1/7 for science. And since it is science, you will be needing science textbook and science workbook. Please prepare.
Okay. Science workbook and the textbook. Go to page.
Okay, so please prepare and turn to page 83 of your book on your textbook.
Check. 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 Work. 83. Check. 83. 83.
Okay, wait a moment. Alright, so welcome to the classroom, and this is all about sounds. So, what is sound? Anyone who can give me an answer? What is sound? Anyone knows? If you would like to answer, just raise your hand. Okay, so what is sound? Anyone? Can give me an answer? What is sound? Okay. Raise your hand if you would like to answer. Okay. Anyone? Okay, peace, what is sound?
Boys.
Okay, it's about voice. Okay, anyone else? What is sound? Anyone else who can give me an answer? So, Pufa, what is sound?
B5. B5.
Again?
B5.
B5, what is it? Okay, so,
B.
okay, the
B.
sound of bees. All right. So here we say sounds comes from vibrating objects and can be heard by our ears. So when you say vibrating, it is movement. There is movement and of things. So it could be humans, it could be animals, it could be insects, it could be things, it could be anything that moves or anything that vibrates. So when it vibrates, it does make a sound. And so when there is sound, when there is noise, when there is movement, you hear something. So our ears is very sensitive to sounds. It can hear anything. Even from a far distance, you can still hear sounds. So here we live, according to our book here, we live in a world of full of sounds. So everything, sounds, noises, be it soft, be it loud, still it is sound. So we hear them. So sound comes from vibrating objects and can be heard by our ears. Now on page 83 of your book, you have there different sources of sounds. So for us humans, we also produce sounds. We talk, we sing, we hum. So when we do this, we make sounds. So we make the movement, we make the vibration in our throat here. So when there is a vibration in our throat, we produces sounds, and it is heard by somebody who has a very sensitive ear. Even if you just whisper, if the person has a very sensitive ear, he or she can hear it. There is also the sound of bees. Small insects, they also produce sounds. So when a bee flies, its wings vibrate and give out a buzzing sound. So the bee, so that's why when the bee is flying, you will say bzzz. That's the sound of the bee. And also, when a drum is being hit, the tight drumstick on it vibrates. So it produces also sound. And when we use a trumpet, when you blow on the trumpet, you produce also the sound. Okay. So sounds, there are two sources of sound. We have natural sound and artificial sound. So what do you mean of a natural sound? What are these? So we have here natural sources of sound. We have humans, thunder, and wave. So we have when we say human, so natural sources of sound, so that means it is there. We produce the sound naturally. Okay, it is the sound that we make. So for example, humans, now listen to this.
The black tiger on board the ship first.
So that is the sound that humans make when we are talking. Even just simple voice or when it is loud, that is also sound. Now, there is another sound here from the thunder. This is also an example of a natural sound. The sound of thunder. Another sound that we have is if you can hear, this is a natural sound, the natural sound of wave. The sea and the ocean, you can hear the sound. You can never stop it. It is ongoing. It goes on and on and on because the waves never stops. It keeps on going. So you continually hear the sound of the waves. Can you hear that? Can you hear? Okay. So next that we have.
Load my cargo.
Let's see now. Next that we have is we have the sample of artificial sources of sound. So when we say artificial sources of sound, these are the sound that we make artificially. That means it is made. Okay, so you can stop this sound if you want. Okay, this is artificial. It is not natural. Okay, artificial sound. Like that. Listen. That is the sound in a construction site. When you say construction site, this is the place where someone or somebody or people are building, let's say, they are building houses, bridges, company building, anything. So those are the sounds that you can hear. Another example of artificial source of sound is the cymbals. Okay, can you hear? So that is the sound of the symbol. So this is one example of an artificial sound. So when we say artificial sound, it means that it is made by human beings rather than occurring naturally. Okay, another sound. Okay, that's another example of the symbol. Another example that we have. Okay. Okay, so we have here the sound of moving vehicles.
Ambulance, airplane, bus, helicopter, tractor, bicycle, police car, train,
Good morning.
motorcycle, truck, boat, fire truck,
Okay. So, all right. So those are some examples of the different sounds that we have. So we have two examples of sounds. We have artificial sounds and we have the natural sound. All right. Now, who can give me an example? So you have seen there, you have seen and you have heard examples of different sounds. Now, who can give me an example of natural sound? Anyone who can give me an example? Natural sound. Anyone? If you would like to answer, just raise your
Teacher Fair, show something or making sound.
hand. You just say, you just tell me what is the sound. Okay, just give an example of a natural sound. So teacher Fair has already shared humans. And then we have already the thunder. And also from the, what was the third one? We have the wave. So what other examples do we have? Okay, Floyd. example of natural sound.
Meow.
Okay, the sound of cats. Okay, the sound of cats.
Meow.
Okay, so that is a natural sound. Very good. And prompt, what have you got?
Thunder.
Okay, thunder. Yes, thunder. I already have it as my example. So aside from that, what else? Okay, Titan. Titan. Can you give an example of a natural sound? Your microphone is off, Titan.
Bird.
Okay, the sounds of the birds. All right, I have here Martin. Martin. Martin, can you give an example of the sound? Natural sound.
Telephone.
Again, Martin, the sound of. What is it, Martin? The sound of what? Oh, that is not a natural sound. That is an artificial sound. Okay. Next, anything else? We have Kongkwan. Kongkwan, give me an example of natural sound.
Tap, tap.
Huh? The sound of what?
Duck.
Duck. Okay, yes, the sound of duck. So it's an animal. Animal sounds. Pufa.
Teacher Femi.
You wait first, Yan. I said I will follow. I will always follow the participants list. You don't have to say me. You only have to raise your hand. You have to raise your hand and I will see it. Okay, Pufa.
Man.
Again, Pufa.
Human.
Human. What is it? What is it again?
Duck. Duck. Duck.
Dog. 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 Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Okay. Next, we have Kongkwan. Kongkwan.
Bird.
Bird. Okay. Cheetah. Cheetah.
The sound of the tiger.
Okay, the sound of the tiger. It's an animal sound again. Anpan. Okay.
Yes.
Again, Anpan. Anpan.
Mom.
Okay.
Cow.
Cow. Okay. Pantip. Pantip. Pantip.
Cat.
Okay, the sound of the cat. Next, I have Munich.
The sound of goat.
Okay, the sound of goat is natural. Okay. Peace, would you like to say again? Okay. Now, this time, I would like you to give me an example of an artificial sound. Artificial sound. So when you say artificial sound, these are man-made sounds. Man-made. It is made of man through the movements that we make. So I have the example earlier, like construction site, symbols, or moving vehicles. Now, can you give me another example of artificial sounds? So I have here Hugh. Okay, Hugh. Hugh. No sound. Okay. Titan, please. Artificial sound.
Lion.
Artificial sound, artificial sound. So when we say artificial sound, it is made and produced by human beings. So what are examples of artificial sound? Pufa.
The sound of ukulele.
Okay, the sound of ukulele. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Who else? Who can give me an artificial sound? You prepare later because you're going to show. Just on the second part. Okay, Cheetah, give me an example. Example of artificial sound, Cheetah.
The sound is the sound of the piano.
Piano, okay. Playing piano prompt.
Drum.
Okay, sound of the drum. All right, very good. Peace.
The sound of piano.
Okay, piano, yes, very good. Next, Munich.
The sound of guitar.
Guitar, very good. Okay, Sabay, please.
The sound of water.
A what?
Of water.
I did not hear it right. Okay, say that again, please.
The sound of water.
I cannot understand. What? Again.
Water. Water.
Water.
Sound of water. Sound.
Water lang. Sabay, water.
Yes.
Okay.
Water.
Water is artificial. It's not artificial, the sound of water. Okay, the sound of water, it will be natural. The sound of water is natural. Okay. We have, who else? Titan, can you give an example? Can you give another example, Titan? Titan has lower. Okay, Cheetah. Cheetah.
Okay.
What is it? The sound of what?
The sound of the glass.
The sound of the
Glass and water. Glass and water.
glass and water. Okay.
Play
And
music. Music.
okay. Ploidja, anything?
Hey.
Okay, yes. The sound of the ruler and stapler. Okay. When you are hitting the stapler, you are producing an extra sound. So it's a different sound that you can produce. Okay, so for this time, again, let me check. I will try to let you listen to some of the different sounds. Oh, sorry. Cannot. Okay. Desktop. Okay. I will let you listen and then I will let you. Okay. Wait a moment. Desktop. Where are my sounds? I will let you listen to something and then you tell me what is it. You just listen. It is playing. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay. What's the sound?
Uh,
Can you hear? What is the sound? What is that sound? You cannot guess. Okay. It is the sound of a dripping water. So when you open that tap, okay, when you open the tap and when you don't close properly the tap, sometimes there is still dripping water. That is the sound of dripping water. Okay, the dripping water that is coming from the tap. Now that is artificial sound because man has made that sound because man didn't close the tap properly. So the water continuously drips out from the tap. Okay, another sound. Okay, next sound. Sound. Can you hear? Okay, again, one more time. Let's see.
sound water. It's water. Rain. Rain.
Rain.
Rain. Rain. Rain. Rain. Here, teacher.
Okay, next sound.
Sound rain.
Next sound.
Dog. 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 Cat. Cat. Xiển mẹ đi hổm tin.
What was the sound? What was that? The sound of what?
Cat.
The sound of cats. Okay. Next.
Cat. Because that was cat.
Listen next.
Okay. You can đọc with cat. Doll.
Okay, very
Doll.
good. Okay, next.
Again, please, teacher.ไม่ได้ยิน Thunder.
Okay, what is it? No, it's not thunder. You listen carefully.
Walking. 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 Walking.
Walking. Okay, very good. Next sound.
ทุกคนปิดไลน์นะโอเค Walking.
Next sound. What is it?
15 minutes 15 นาทีเองอ่ะใครพิมพ์มาว่า
What sound is it?
อีก15 นาที 15 minutes เฉยผีที่
Sound is it that you hear?
ผีที่บอกบ้านผีบ้านบอกหรือเปล่า
Can tell me what the sound is?
No. Yes, I'm not here.
Okay, next.
Bird. 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 Bird.
Okay.
Bird. Bird.
It's now,
Bird.
now please, when you answer, just one. Do not say bird, bird, bird. We are recording. Okay, just one. Ikaw, time.
Yes, bird.
Hindi yung one time.
Bird. 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 เข้าใจนี่
What's the sound? Okay. Now give me the sound. What is the sound?
Elephant.
It's not elephant. Okay, again, listen carefully. It's not elephant.
Wow. No elephant. Gorilla. Windy.
Okay, wind.
Gorilla.
Wind.
Gorilla.
Wind.
Windy.
It's the sound of wind.
Windy. 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 Yes, windy. 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 ไททันมีรถไฟตอบครั้งเดียวพอ Night.
What is that sound?
Night.
What was that?
Night.
Again, one more.
Night ที่หมายถึงตอนกลางคืนน่ะเสียงกดไหนMusic.
It's the
Music. Music.
the sound of the train.
Again. Sound again. Yes. Sound again.
Okay, what is that?
Sound again, please.
What sound is this?
Sound again. God. อะไรไม่รู้อยู่ในไมค์ดิเชอร์ In. Thunder. Thunder.
Thunder. Okay, very good.
Car.
Car. Very good.
ผู้จบเองค่ะ Baby. Baby. Baby.
Now, you have heard old sound, some examples of the sounds that we have. Both artificial
เสียงอะไร
sound. So,
6 minutes.
okay, so you have heard both artificial and let's say artificial and natural sound. Now this time, it's your turn to give an example of a sound. Okay, so what sound can you give? So probably the sound that you can give now is the artificial sound because it is you who will be making. Now, who would like to give an example of an artificial sound? Anyone? Anyone who can give a sound?
No here. I don't hear.
Yes.
You get a leg.
Okay, now please. Okay, thank you so much. So that is an example of an artificial sound. Thank you. Anyone else can give me an artificial sound? Anyone? Anyone that you can make that can produce sound? Anything? Anyone? Okay, Hugh. What have you got, Hugh?
I cannot hear.
Okay, Hugh. What is the sound? The sound of water.
Water.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Sound. Next, we have Kufa. Okay, what do you have, Kufa? Cannot hear. Okay, clap, clap. Okay, thank you. Next, we have prompt. Prompt, what do you have? Okay, very so much. The sound, okay. Fun tip. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Another artificial sound. And next we have Titan. What do you have?
Sound of the pencil.
Okay, you make the sound. Make the sound. What is the sound of the?
I don't hear.
Why is it that it's only you who cannot hear, but the others can hear? Use a headset, Titan, if you cannot hear. Use a headset. Okay, unique. What sound can you make?
Sound of airplane.
The sound of what? Airplane.
Airplane.
Okay, so that's the sound of airplane. Okay. Yeah, cheetah. Okay, cheetah.
Sound of Shabana.
What do you have?
Sound of the tape.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much. Next, we have Boy.
Thank you.
Boy.
Sound of a paper clip.
Okay, very good. That is still artificial sound. Yes, we have Sabay. Sabay, what can you make? What sound is it?
Sound of bell.
Okay, the sound of the ball. Thank you so much. Next, we have Kongkwan. Okay, Kongkwan, what sound do you have?
Sound from eraser.
Okay, there is a sound, but it's a little bit soft sound. Okay, next we have Yanin. Yanin, what sound can you give? Yanin, what's the sound?
เสียงอะไร ไปหาของที่มีเสียงมา
Abacus. Okay. And what's the sound? Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Next we have soda. 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 Okay. The sound of the can. And we have unique. Unique word. Finish already, unique.
Sound of glass.
Okay, the glass. And we have what do you have? Okay. Last one we have oh,
เพื่อนๆทำไมเสียงทีเชอร์เบาจังเลยอ่ะ ใช่
all
ถู
right. Okay. So now listen. All right. Now please.
ยังแล้ว
Okay. Now please take your science text workbook. The science workbook. Science workbook and turn to page 61. Page 61. So, what's the sources of the sound? So,
finish already
page 61.
61
Page 61. It
61
will be your homework. Page 61.
workbook or textbook teacher
This is text workbook. The small one. The small one.
what is teacher friend
Page 60.
take this
Okay. So what you are going to do is check the sources of the sound.
teacher friend this
Page 61. Page 61. Page 61 on work 2.
61 teacher I have finished
Okay, so page 6. Are you finished? How can you finish? We have just started the lesson.
not finished yet
Okay.
no not
You are
finished
going to answer this and then you just send it to
I get mathematics
what's mathematics? We are
this
mathematics. This is science. Science.
science
Workbook, page 61.
exercise
Okay,
this
you done? Okay, you just send the answer to the line group. Okay. So any question?
no question no no question
Yes, I will edit. I will get
no
part
question
of this video and then send it.
teacher please extend แต่ว่าก็ยังไม่ได้ทำ Google Form สักกับวิชา
61. You are going to
teacher please extend of exercise
okay. So check the sources of the sound. Okay. So for number 1, you have the what is this? The blower. There are 2 sources of the sound. We have natural sources
ที่ฉันบอก
or
ว่ากลับบ้าน
artificial sources. Now listen when I am explaining. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Okay. Now listen.
yeah
Okay. Now there are 2 sources of the
two sound
There are 2 sources of the sound. We have natural sound and artificial sound. Now, you are going to check here for this one. What sound is this? What is the source of the sound? Artificial sound or natural sound? Okay, you are just going to write here. Okay, natural sound or artificial sound? You write AR for artificial sound. You write AS for artificial sound, and S for natural sound. Okay? Check the sources of sound. What is it? Natural or artificial? We only have 2 sources of sound, natural and artificial. Okay? Any other question? You are just going to detect what is the sound. Where is the sound coming from? Is it natural sound or artificial sound? Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.